Hi guys, welcome to another action figure review. This time I'm reviewing Hershel from Series 6 of the Walking Dead action figure line. Now as you can see, he's very stumpy, and we're going to be going over all the differences. They actually did make a later version where it had a different leg and a mask over his mouth. However, that is an exclusive, and I don't own it because it's exclusive. Anyway, I have a few problems with the way this figure was designed, but it's overall a pretty nice figure. Yeah, look at that. Just the fact that he came with the two display options with the foot and the stump, yeah, I think that was a really, really cool idea. But let me go over the problems first. He's not built well for holding these crutches. You have to really maneuver him around a lot to get him into a position where he looks like, he's natural. Otherwise, like, if you just, take these off and then put them on out of nowhere, you gotta really set it up. So yeah, a lot of hard work has to be put into displaying him with this figure and these parts, but it's worth it after a little bit. And the main problem is his hands are a little wide. They don't want to, grip the parts. Anyway, let's take a look at the sculpt of the face. Let's see how they did. It definitely looks like Hershel. Look at that. Oh, poor Hershel. For all those of you who do not watch the show, then why haven't you? But Hershel was one of the greatest characters in that show, and it was kind of sad to see him go. Even though he seemed kind of like a replacement for Dale. Yeah, Dale. I did a review of Dale. Make sure to check that out. He was definitely one of the better characters. But, yeah, that definitely looks like him. It's got a nice hair sculpt. Every little detail put into there. Let me get a little focus here. Look at all that very nicely sculpted hair. Yeah, I don't remember the actor's name, so I can't tell you that. Man. Well, I can tell you honestly, taking that leg off is not going to be easy for anyone. But here's the other leg, and here's my other complaint. He doesn't stand up very well with this foot. Like, for example, if you just set him, straight up, he sort of wants to fall backwards, so you have to lean him forward a bit. Not like a huge amount, but quite a bit. Yeah, you have to get him in his right position for that. I think it probably has to do with the tiny, tiny little pole that they have connected there. I've heard a lot about people breaking this off on accident. Fortunately, though, that has not happened to me, so I am a lucky little guy here. As for his shirt, it's nicely sculpted. Look at that. Little lines have been put in there. Let me get some focus here. Yeah. Lots of little details put on that shirt. Even I mean, you can see that little sauce spot up there where he was porking out on some pasta and spilled. It was amazing. Of course, you can tell that he eats a lot of food, so yeah, he's not starving in the zombie apocalypse or Walker apocalypse, whatever you prefer to call it. As for his accessories, well, I suppose let's go over the sculpt before I skip ahead. Shoes are nice. It's got nice little details like stitching and creases on his pants. Yeah. He's even got old man butt there. I'm not sure if that's what an old man's butt looks like, but if it is, oh gosh, I never want to get old. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just because of the articulation, though. Oh yeah. I think they've improved the articulation a bit so that it doesn't look so horrifying. But, that's pretty much all I got to say for the sculpt. It's solid sculpt. Let me go over his accessories because I really dig the accessories. First we get this Glock that goes into his holster on the front of his belt. And it's got some nice details on it. It looks a little thin though. They definitely made it thin so it could fit on in the belt and not protrude too much. But yeah, there's no trigger in there. So, but it fits in his holster there very nicely. It's definitely what it's made for, but there is a problem with the figure here. He does not have a shooting finger. However, I did cure that myself by cutting free one of his fingers, like separating them. And now he can hold it as if he has a trigger finger, because now he does, of course. So now he can hold up banks like an old cowboy dude, which is in the show. And he can even, you know, I don't know, pick his nose, which is in the show. He did that a lot. It was his favorite pastime. Yeah. Also, the figure's hand tends to pop off a lot. Not a horrible problem, just a little obnoxious when you're standing at a table looking at him and it goes plink, 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 plink. Well, that's gone forever. I'm going to buy a new one. Oh, no, wait, there it is. Yeah, but that's how it goes all the time. Here's the crutches that he comes with. Nice sculpt on them. I mean, it looks exactly as a crutch should. Also, I'm so glad that he didn't have to walk around the entire show with these crutches. They're both sculpted exactly the same. So, yeah. And, of course, you know, they fit in his hand like that. But he can also beat up his wife with them. So, again, this is all stuff that was in the show. This was, like, from a deleted scene where he was beating his wife with a crutch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As for his final accessory, we get his stump. Very stumpy looking. In fact, seems like you could, like, remove an arm and put it there and make it look like it's an arm stump. You wouldn't want to do that with this character, though, because he wasn't an arm stump sort of person. However, he did get stumped in a few ways. No spoiler alerts here or anything. Just saying, he did get stumped in more than one way. More than just this way. Okay, I'm done there. I'm not going to say anymore. It's got nice articulation. They even articulated the stump. How do you like that? Can go all the way up there, and all the way down there. Very nicely articulated. And it's got a fold where the leg used to be, I guess. And it's been sewn up. Very nice. Very nice detail on all of his stuff. The paint is very nice. He's got a black wash that's gone over everything, especially a dry brushing that's really nicely done on these. Except for, I'm not so sure if they were that dirty looking in the show. But hey, I'll take that extra paint whenever. Okay. I'm trying to cut this close because we're almost getting to 10 minutes. Let's speed this up a bit. Once we go over, can he sit down? Can he sit down? Now, first off, some people have a problem where when you put him in a sit-down position, the gun pops off the holster here. Mine, fortunately, I'm pretty dang fortunate with this figure. That does not happen. Let's see if he can ride the Jurassic Park vehicle. Amazing. I think, you know what? He could drive the tractors at his farm any day, which is probably what he did every day. Every day till the apocalypse. Also, spoiler alert, Walking Dead figure here that has a spoiler on it anyway. So, yeah. Okay. That's pretty much all the details on him. Now let's go over the articulation. Arm does full spin, does a spin at the elbow, can go back, not much, can go forward to about a 90-degree angle. His hand can do a spin there and can do the dice roll, and then it can also do the scratch at a wall. It's got two different spins here. And then head can turn to the side very well. It's inhibited by this tiny little baby ponytail back there. Yeah. What does he think, he's some sort of rocker from the old days? That's ridiculous. Anyway. Same articulation on both arms, pretty much, yeah. And then we get to the legs. He can do the splits, except for on this one leg where he's missing that, yeah. So, I don't know. He's probably not that great of a dancer, you know, because of that. Yeah. And kicking forward, he can do quite a bit. Actually, it seems like he can do it more with the actual leg than this one. For some reason, this one's lacking in articulation. Shame on you. Yeah. Then when it comes to bending the knee, this one can bend this much. This one can bend that much. Now let's show you what it looks like with the stump on. Or what the articulation looks like with the stump on. He can bend that much. And then go out that much. So yeah. Very nice. And yeah, let me do a quick size comparison, then I'll wrap this video up. Here's a size comparison to Deadpoo. Yep, little Deadpoo. Okie doke. Well, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you could, please do anything you can to help me grow my channel. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Peace.